Alright guys, I'm back, and maybe a few things you're noticing that are a little bit different here. Number one, this is a different program I'm recording with, no more of that static stuff. The other program didn't adapt to Windows 11, so it just looks like crap with the screen flashing below. So I'm using a Windows camera here, the program Windows Camera with my camera. Hopefully, I think the audio may sound a little better. Visually, it doesn't look quite as crisp, but oh well. Also, I'm wearing a blue mask. Why am I wearing a blue mask? Well, because I had to film a little scene that was missed recently, because, as you see from the title, I've got some big news for you, don't I? Yes, and we're going to get to that. I want to touch on a few things first. As far as the big news go, I had told you guys I was working on stuff. I know I didn't come out and give the details because in the past, giving details has turned out to blow up in my face sometimes, as it usually does. But I kept things under wraps, and I have some big news to report in this video. But before we get to that, the KK. Obviously, you guys got Recap 28. One of my favorite edits I've ever done. Took way too long. One of the reasons why was because that's the first time I've ever used ripped footage from a DVD. First time I've ever ripped footage from a disc of any kind. Not something that was recorded or downloaded. And my program did not respond well to it. And I didn't find that out till I was knee-deep in the project.
In the shit.
So it took way too long. Now, that's a learning experience for the future. I showed you guys my DVD collection, but this was the first time I'd ever made an episode using something from a DVD or a Blu-ray, ripped file anyway. And it just didn't work the way I thought it was going to, but now that I know how to do it, next time it won't take as long. What else? Episode 294. You guys have been asking about it in the comments. I am remaking it. That's what I'm working on right now with the KK. Remaking 294. It was owed to you guys. You're going to really like it. It'll be that scene in a way you've never seen it before. That's the only hint I will give you for right now. Very exciting to get that back out. So that's what I'm working on. The Alba Trilogy, those three recaps. Recap 26, which there's already a version of, then Recap 29 and Recap 30. Once that's all done, I may condense those three recaps into like a standalone movie, if you will. But we're going to do the recaps, by themselves first. So Recap 26 will come, the plan is to have it come this month in June. It will be just a modified version of the original. See, the original, the story was told from the boys' perspective, and the whole point of the Alba trilogy is to turn it into Alba's perspective, so I'm going to change kind of the way I told the story in Recap 26 to set up the future, the next two parts, Recaps 29 and 30. So that's what's coming first. The plan is to have that this month, and then next month, Recap 29, and then August, Recap 30. These are not very big, complex edits, so I don't see a problem coming from them. It's not like some other things we've done. Obviously, Recap 26 is pretty much already made. But I'm working on 294. That is a little more complex. Huge scene, as you guys know. That's why you guys are missing it. So that's what comes, and then the KK Olympics. I've added a few more faces to the picture with the flags. Haven't posted that yet, but that's what's coming up next. I probably may have already made a post about this in the community board, but I'll just repeat it now. From now on, anyone who posts a comment asking what something is from, I'm no longer going to respond with a sarcastic answer. I'm just going to delete it. All the details are provided for you guys, either in the description in the old episodes or in the video in a details card at the beginning of the video for the newer episodes. I'm done explaining what things are from or even entertaining this. I mean, laziness is not a nice quality. We gotta take a little bit of personal initiative. So I'm just going to start deleting those from now on. So that kind of covers the KK and stuff like that we've been working on, stuff that's coming. I know it's been delayed. I know it's been tough. But I told you guys one of the reasons things are a little delayed is I've been working on other stuff. And again, I didn't go into great details into what those things were. But now it's time. But before we talk about the new things that are coming, Caught in Traffic 2. If you go to Patreon now, there is now an option to buy the full version of Caught in Traffic 2. So in the past, there were some prerequisites regarding who was allowed to get Caught in Traffic 2, who wasn't. Almost all of those prerequisites have now been removed. In order to buy any of our live action titles, you do have to have one of the low costing channel memberships. That is not a big deal for anybody. But the only prerequisite that exists to buy Caught in Traffic 2 now is you have to have bought the full version of the original Caught in Traffic. That was always one of them. There's no point in buying the sequel if you haven't seen the original. So you still have to have bought the full version of the original Caught in Traffic to get the full version or even start part 1 of Caught in Traffic 2. Now, what are the 3 ways you can buy the full version of Caught in Traffic 2? Well, you could buy the full version of the original first, or if you've already done that in the past, then you could click on the Caught in Traffic 2 full option. But if you've never done any of this, you could click on the other option that's on Patreon, the Caught in Traffic series, if you will. I'm not sure exactly how it's titled at this point, at the time I'm filming this anyway, but it's going to be, you get the full version of the original Caught in Traffic and the full version of Caught in Traffic 2 at a discounted price instead of buying them both individually. So it's a Caught in Traffic 2, it's a Caught in Traffic combo. Maybe that's what I'll call it, the Caught in Traffic combo, where you get, no guarantees on that, I'm calling it that anyway, possibly. But you'll get both full versions of the Caught in Traffic series, parts 1 and 2. Caught in Traffic 1, Caught in Traffic 2 with the one purchase option at a discounted price. The third way you could get your hands on Caught in Traffic 2 would be to go with the complete collection option. That has now been updated, where you now would get the full version of Caught in Traffic 2 in addition to the full titles and bonus videos of everything we've released. That includes Ambush, Napping on the Job, Adventures in Babysitting, Double Trouble, The Escape File, the original Caught in Traffic, and Caught in Traffic 2, the full versions. That price has been adjusted on there. It's probably somewhere around $235 for everything, the full versions and the bonus videos. But that would be the third option to get Caught in Traffic 2. So that has now been opened up, and there's a full option instead of buying the parts, 1 part per month. So if you've been waiting for that, that is available. Now we have to get to the good stuff, the new news. We've got new talent signed. Not only do we have new talent signed, but we have already completed a project. That's why I'm wearing this blue mask. I had to do a little filler scene. Occasionally that happens. But yeah, project number 9, currently untitled, although I will tell you it has something to do with exhaust. I just haven't quite figured out the title yet. It's in the books. It's in the can, as they say. It's done filming. Project number 9 is done filming. I have it in the editor right now. I believe I have almost a half hour of it in the editor at the time I'm filming this on June 2nd, which means I'm halfway done editing this with the video footage. Then I got to do, narrations and sound effects, however many there are, probably not very many, and then I got to do music. But it's basically, halfway done. Say like 35-40% completed, the editing project, which means I got to get on a trailer and a preview, because I haven't decided if part 1 of this is going to come yet in July. I suppose it might come the middle of July. We might do that. Or if I'm just going to make it August. I haven't decided yet. That's, one thing we're doing. I got to make that call when part 1 of project number 9 is going to drop. Obviously, before we can do that, there has to be poster, trailer, preview, stuff like that to get it out there. So I have to work on that. and see what the timeline is going to be. But if you would like to see the 2 new cast members who are signed to multi-project contracts, here you go. We had a lot of fun. That was from filming day 2. And Anna is in this project as well. So, yeah, there were 3 different damsels in this. And, yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun, a very unique project, a learning experience for sure, quite complex. But I will have them in little separate interviews. Actually, I'll have them both together, the 2 new talent and myself, when we promote the trailer. They'll probably do like a little interview session with both of them in that. I've already filmed their DID school videos, filmed those months ago. So previews for those will come at some point too. And then the full versions of those DID schools will be bonus videos for patrons. Yeah, that's going to be something, you know, those will go with the new project number 9. So there's your news. We've got some stuff. Obviously, I haven't shown any photos yet, any stills from the completed project, but a lot of stuff I'm working on. Please have patience. You know, there is a priority list. People have been asking a lot about the comics, formerly called Digital Creations. I've been working hard on getting that first one out. They're very complex, and the hold-up when it comes to Recap 28 and some of these KK episodes, the amount of time I have to put into them with copyright and things like that, it's really become kind of rough. And I'm trying to work through that and, you know, make things the best I can. Not all scenes are that complex, or, you know, as in the case with Recap 28, the first time use of a ripped DVD file was not the easiest, to say the least. But yeah, so I'm doing what I can. Please have patience. Please have patience. And I'm trying to get everything, you know, I have another business, another life outside of this that takes a lot of time, and, you know, I got to try and make everything work. So please have some patience and understanding, and I am going to get this out to you as best I can. Stay tuned for more updates, but that's what I've got for you. So hope you're excited. Hope it's been worth the wait. I know things have not rolled at the speed we want them to, but hopefully some things can kind of pick up here soon. And that's what I've got for that. So stay tuned for the new videos. Thanks again, and I will be seeing you guys.